Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we are going to take a look at clutch number, I believe, 3. They had all their first sheds and they are looking striking and amazing. 2 Blue Eye Lucy's and then 2 pewter combos. Show you the Lucy's. There's not a whole lot of variety there because they're just white snakes with blue eyes. But they could potentially have some extra genes in them. And these 2 pewter ones are really cool looking. They're very different patterns. So let's take a look at them and show you some. These are my first Lucy's of the year. So I'm excited to show them to you guys, but we'll take a look at the other 2 as well and show you clutch number 3. Alright, so you guys aren't going to see this, but like it's going to be hard to see, but I'll show you quickly. I have this little tablet that I've been keeping track of the clutches and what I think their IDs are, with what their genders are as well. It's just a rough copy that I keep for the time being until I get them set up in their own tubs and can figure out everything independently. But so there are 2 Lucy's. If you see the video and you ask, I can't tell you yet because I don't know. I haven't checked their gender yet. But there's 2 of them, and the parents were Sterling Lesser, which is Super Pastel Cinnamon, in Lesser, and the dad was GHI Cinnamon Mojave. So these 2 snakes are Lesser Mojave and Pastel for sure, because the mom was Super Pastel, but they also potentially have Cinnamon and GHI. They are awesome snakes, and now that I'm looking at them, I think this one here looks like brighter blue eyes, and you're never going to see it on film. This one that's sitting in my hand nicely has super bright blue eyes, and this one, on my other hand, they're a little darker. They're still blue, they're a little darker. Awesome looking snakes. So Mojave Lessers, which are what these 2 are, typically stay a little more all white than like what your Super Mojave looks like with the little kind of lavender purple head. They are awesome snakes, beautiful, have beautiful blue eyes, and are one of my favorites. They're actually what got me into the ball python hobby, was seeing these guys for the first time and falling in love with how they look. Fantastic snakes, beautiful snakes, and again, if you are one of the lucky people to purchase one of these 2, they are Blue Eye Lucy, Mojave Lesser, Pastel, 100% sure of that, and they potentially have GHI and Cinnamon as well, so they could be, it's a 3 gene animal for sure, potentially a 5 gene animal. You won't be able to tell that until you breed them, and if they're males or females. It could be a couple years. They could be potential huge genetic powerhouses for you when they go to breed if they actually end up having 5 genes. So these other 2, and I'm gonna need to do a little bit more research on them and compare contrast, because I'm not sure exactly what is in these 2 snakes. They're definitely pewter for sure. They are gorgeous though. Really happy with it. With these 2 snakes being all white, the 2 Lucy's, and then these 2 being really, if I can get them right side up, it's beautiful silver colors. And this one right here, wrapped around my fingers, has a really reduced pattern going throughout its back, and it's really faded out. And this one has a beautiful pattern, less faded, but still very reduced. And this one has a nice, the tail has a little more pattern than the rest of the body does. But they're definitely both pewter, in my opinion. So that is Pastel and Cinnamon. It's hard to say. I'm gonna have to assume that each might have 1 copy of either Mojave or Lesser, and how different they look. Maybe one of them has GHI as well. I would say maybe this one has the GHI, this one right here. because of the speckling. I've seen a lot of GHI speckling coming down the spine like that. Makes the pattern pop a little more. This pattern is so reduced. I would maybe lean to think maybe this one's probably the lesser. But I will definitely need to research these two. If you guys think you know what they are, just off the top of your head, just looking at them, comment down below and let me know. I'm definitely going to need to kind of research what I think these two are. But they're awesome snakes. None of these are going to be holdbacks because I really don't have any need for whatever their genetics are. They won't really play a role in anything, but they're fantastic snakes. These two, while the Lucy's are awesome, and they're 3 gene, potential 4 or 5 gene animals, and they're supers as well. They're a lilac, but they're acts like a super. You're gonna go back. It's funny, these guys, they sleep and don't move all day until you take them out and you start playing with them. Then they just want to run. These are actually all really good sizes too. But so they will not be, none of them will be holdbacks, but they are awesome looking snakes. I'm actually going to separate them out into their tubs right now. And again, the Lucy's are 3 potential 4 or 5 gene animals, and these 2 darker ones, the pewters, I'm thinking are at least 3 genes. There was, the mom had 4 genes going on. The dad had 3 genes, so there were 7 genes between the 2 snakes. And I find it hard to believe that they didn't at least pass on 3 genes to each baby. With there being 7 total. And these, they're just awesome looking snakes. So they will be all up for sale at some point in the next couple weeks once they start eating. They're actually pretty good size. So I don't know if that means for me, they hatched bigger. Hopefully that means they're more voracious eaters when they start dropping the rats in there, which will actually probably be in the next few days once I get a new set of pinky rats, some new live ones. We'll start feeding them soon. But yeah, awesome clutch. I'm really happy with this. Only 4 eggs. One of them was a stillborn, so only 4 good ones. But I hit really good odds on them. The clutch is amazing. I'm really happy with the 4 that I got out of it. These couple small clutches that I had, this clutch and the ivory clutch, clutch number 1, I seem to have hit pretty good odds on both of them, so I hope my luck continues like that going forward. But awesome snakes, very happy with this clutch as well. I'm going to get them separated into their own tubs, and we are, rolling on with the season. This is the 3rd clutch. The 4th clutch is already out now too. There's actually probably going to be a little bit of a break because the next one isn't due to hatch until like the middle to the end of June, and then I'm going to have I think all 6 clutches in the incubator are due within like 2 or 3 weeks at that point. So I need to get all the babies I have now taken care of, and there's I think about 16 of them. Need to get them taken care of, and hopefully some of them are sold before those next clutches start to hatch. And get the season rolling. Still got a lot more to come. So there is clutch number 3. Thank you guys for stopping by, and please remember to like and subscribe. See ya.